Hi, welcome to my stream. It's just gone 2:33 or 14:33 GMT on Thursday, the 31st of August 2023. So my two streams today, this afternoon, and then some later on tomorrow probably. And it's going to be about the last 5 winners of the Monza Grand Prix in Italy. That is coming up this weekend, obviously. And we'll play on the actual game as well of the year. So we start with the F1 22 game because Verstappen won it in 2022 last year. After this stream there'll be Daniel Ricciardo, who won it in 2021, and then there'll be Gasly on 2020, Leclerc on 2019, and Hamilton on 2018. It is a track I enjoy, and I'll also point out anything that looks a bit different from game to game, features, etc. So there's your home screen. And there's your Go Grand Prix. We shall get rid of that one. Create a new Grand Prix. F1 2022, and it's the Italian Grand Prix. And it's going to be Verstappen. Let's go through the settings. Our difficulty is 60. Assisted race start. Corner cut and stringency is strict. That is, as it is in real life, you will be penalised for exceeding track limits. Immersive pit stop experience is new to this game, and it means that you turn in on the pit stop to get the maximum time. If you change it to broadcast, it will be looked after automatically. I will do a race that means we have to pit, so that you will see that in action. I'm not going to tinker with the weather all time of day. Reconstruction I will do. So there's no practice, there's no qualifying, and we will have a 25% race length. I don't have a steering wheel, I have a controller, and it's medium braking assist, medium traction control. Also a gearbox. I've taken off the pit assist and the pit release assist, and I'm going to keep the ER assist on. And the DR assist I'm going to take off, just to make it a bit more difficult for me. Start the event. So Monza is one of my favourite circuits. It's quite a straightforward circuit, and I hope to do well. As I do in the last 5 winners, I'd hope by the time I get on the 2018 game with Hamilton that I would be able to win this race, if not before.
Welcome to Monza, where the crowd are ready for today's action, and we hope you're ready to see the world's best drivers fighting it out for that #1 spot. It's time for the Italian Grand Prix. We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6 mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes. And with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. It's Sergio Perez on pole today, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Hamilton, George Russell and Sainz, Gasly, Lando Norris and Magnussen, Tsunoda, Mick Schumacher, Lance Stroll and Sebastian Vettel. Latifi and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. And I'm delighted, as always, to introduce Anthony Davidson, who'll be taking...
So, race strategy, it's 13 laps. I'm going to do drive as hard as possible. It's going to be softs, and I can do 8 laps with them. Add another stint, and we'll do just 5 laps with the medium. Not a good start, but the right hand side is a good place to be.
Available on the MFD.
Dear.
Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
What I'm going to do is going to restart the session, but if I do crash again, that will be the end. Just have a problem with the start still. But it's a better start than last time. Don't exceed the delta, that's the thing in the right hand side. It's green. There's nothing to stop you overtaking as long as you're keeping the delta still.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Ready to green. Green flag.
I said 8 laps and we're still on softs.
Okay, be careful. I think you're going to start losing some time grip anytime now.
Pits are on the right hand side. As I've got the pit assist on, I need to get the...
Okay, clear. Okay, we've been informed of an incident which has resulted in lots of loose debris on the track. Safety car is being deployed.
There's the immersive pit stop.
Okay, that was a fairly decent stop, well within the times we expected. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
There's the safety car.
Okay.
Everyone's on mediums pretty much near me.
car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature. Remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
So there'll be about 4 laps left when we get the safety car comes in. So I may have fresher tyres than the others. So I might be able to make a few places up. Get behind them but don't hit them. That'll be happening very soon.
The track is clear, green flag.
Someone's hit me from the back. I think it's Tsunoda.
You need to give that place back, I'm afraid. That was an illegal overtake. Okay, you've taken damage to the side pods. Expect to feel a little bit more drag than normal.
Yeah, absolutely. My second stream is going to be today, 2021 game, and it will be Daniel Ricciardo who won it that year. So there'll be another stream after this one. Not doing great in the race. A bit disappointing, really.
Okay, so the car behind has come in. They're now on a soft tyre. Soft tyres on the car behind. Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left. That's Latifi just ahead. Push for the position. Our gap to the car in front is 5.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. And the time last lap was 1 minute 29.9. Okay, the gap behind is 13.8 seconds. Okay, you've taken damage to the side pods. Expect to feel a little bit more drag than normal. Okay, the steers are now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Also, I have a 5-second penalty. That was for speed in the pit lane, and the main part of that is I decided to have my setting off for that very thing that I exceeded. So I think it's 50 miles an hour, 80 kilometers, I think, but I didn't, so I've got 5 seconds. So, but I'm still 8 seconds ahead of Russell. So should be able to take 14th position. I'm not sure if my pit strategy was right. Now it's going to be a battle to get away from Russell by over 5 seconds because of the penalty, but that's not happening now. He's got under 5 seconds. He's on softs and on mediums, that's one of the reasons. Thanks for that stats, that's good.
Okay, gap ahead is 11.7 seconds.
Looks like Russell's going to close on me. He's been DRS now. Plenty of fuel. So let's see if I can keep Russell away from me. Yeah, my final string will be Lewis Hamilton on the 2018 game, and I would hope by then I would have maybe won this race or got a podium. Russell's coming through, and even Gasly is only 4.5 seconds, so I'm dropping down the order. I have had some side pod damage that hasn't helped.
Race and a drive. Red Bull put up an outstanding. Some amazing talents out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
It's got to be Lando Norris, hasn't it? Smooth, confident and assured. I've got no doubt that he and his team are going to be over the moon with his performance today.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
So let's just have a look at these drivers and see where they are now. It's the 22 game. Perez is still at Red Bull, obviously Verstappen. Leclerc and Sainz are still at Ferrari. Hamilton at Mercedes. Alonso's now at Aston Martin. Magnussen is at Haas. Bottas is at Alfa Romeo. Ricciardo is at AlphaTauri but is out injured at the moment, replaced by Liam Lawson the other day and probably for the Monza as well. Norris is at McLaren doing well this year. Zhou at Alfa Romeo is there. Stroll's at Aston Martin. Latifi doesn't race in F1 anymore, not sure what racing series he does. Sebastian Vettel is retired now, the four-time world champion, replaced by Fernando Alonso. George Russell is with Lewis Hamilton at Mercedes. Pierre Gasly is at Alpine. Schumacher doesn't drive anymore in F1, but is a reserve driver, test driver for Mercedes. Verstappen, obviously, Red Bull, heading towards his third successive world championship, you'd have thought, barring a miracle from anyone else. Tsunoda is at AlphaTauri. Ocon is at Alpine. Albon is at Williams. Okay, so what I'm going to do, a bit earlier than advertised, give me 10 minutes and I'll be back with the 2021 game, and I'll be driving as Daniel Ricciardo for McLaren. Thanks for watching.